Welcome, Sagittarius. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your new moon in Leo reading. The sun and moon in Leo, the new moon, new cycles, new journeys, new information, new directions is in close alignment with Venus's retrograde motion. The new moon is also occurring in the world today, but for the west coast of the U.S. where I'm located, it will be occurring in the wee hours of tomorrow, Wednesday the 16th. So this connection to Venus's retrograde energy is just reinforcing the kind of gentleness, the playfulness even, the ease with which we are implementing the changes that we need to make that are going to improve our lives, that are going to improve our environments. And with that, Sag, let's look at your overall energy for the new moon, the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is about your passion, your drive, your determination to pursue a dream. Because of the embodiment of passion, the confidence that you exude around this idea, this new venture, this goal that you are moving towards, you are in a position to attract the resources and supply that you need in order to accomplish this. People are drawn to you because of your passion, because of your determination and clarity about your vision, about what you desire. And as a result of that, you are motivating others. You're inspiring others to follow you, to support you in whatever ways are possible. Overall, wherever you are, whatever your desire is, you are full of confidence at this moment. You're full of ideas. You're full of energy in pursuit of something that has deep and abiding significance for you, but also reflects an authenticity to your experience. In the position for the sun, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is about your conscious desire to pursue your abundance, to manifest wealth, to manifest those things that will make you comfortable, that will give you a sense of stability and security and permanence in the world. Because you realize that you have been able to achieve what you have been able to achieve as the result of efforts of others, ancestors, family members, as a result of an inheritance, or just a cultural or ancestral heritage that others contributed to your experience. Now, you know that you're in a position to contribute back, to give back to this effort, to this collective knowledge that you share about your spiritual purpose, mission in the world. And as a result of that, you now understand how to amplify this abundance, how to amplify these resources, generate more so that they are more available to more people. This can be as simple as investing in inheritance, creating a legacy of philanthropy, an organization that helps, or giving, participating in a social movement, in a cultural movement that preserves or restores a sense of longevity and continuity of some kind of a cultural heritage. In the position of the moon, the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is about your ability to try new things, your desire to build things in a new way, to learn how to create something in a way that you haven't created it before. This may be your first attempt at ever launching such an ambitious goal. You may be just coming into a sense that this is a contribution you can make, that this is an abundance that you have the capacity to build. That may be enough of a new enlightenment around this new moon, that you in fact can contribute to some kind of legacy that is critical to you and has allowed you to become the person that you are. There's a deep sense of gratitude in this desire of yours to roll up your sleeves, to apply your energy, your enthusiasm, your excitement about this passionate project that you're about, that allows you to start from the beginning, to be open to learning from others, to recognize that this is something you may not have ever done before. In the present, we have the Five of Swords. Here I'm feeling a lot of suffering, a lot of hurt that you've experienced. This is the kind of hurt that I'm sensing is the response, the visceral response you've had to a kind of criticism, a kind of negative feedback that you may have received, particularly in your family of origin or as part of your childhood conditioning that has stayed with you, attached itself to you as this narrative that was told about you, and that you have in many ways has contributed to a lack of doubt, a lack of self-doubt, or to self-doubt, a lack of belief in yourself, and a sense of inadequacy, not being adequate to the task. Whatever that has meant for you, if it's carried itself through your life, that means that you may have never felt smart enough, pretty enough, handsome enough, athletic enough, strong enough, or simply did not have what it took to do anything other than stay in the lane that was the way that you were defined by others. Because of this, you have internalized the sense of inadequacy, and you are absolutely aware at this time that this is something you can change, and this is something that you are changing. The Queen of Wands is countering this big time. Nobody stomps on her parade. Nobody tells her what is good or bad about her plan or her vision or her passion. No one would. And you are transforming this sense of playing small, which is what I'm getting loud and clear in your present experience. You're still surrounded by the very people who encourage the playing smallness, even if your parents, your siblings, your teachers, your co-workers are no longer around. You are still encouraged by the messages you select from the universe that you need to stay in your lane, that your time has come and gone, or that you're not quite up to the task. You can't do that kind of thing that has stayed with you. It has clouded you. It has allowed you to stay stuck and to escape any challenge that has become overwhelming. It's made it difficult for you to receive praise because you weren't conditioned that way. You were built by criticism. And so you are really consciously changing this ability, putting yourself in a situation where that's what you receive. You're countering that by opening up your courageous heart and being that person that you were told you cannot be. You don't have the potential to be that. In the past, you are, the Two of Pentacles is describing this ability now because you are owning this passionate alignment to your self-expression. You're understanding this passion comes from a place of ownership. This is who you have always been. You've always been this passionate, creative, magnanimous person, determined and hardworking. And because you are in a position where you are reminded of the kinds of old stories, or perhaps you're surrounded by people that still play these old stories and reflect those back to you, You have long been in a place where you have been reprocessing the old stories, the old lessons learned, with the new possibilities you see available to you now. Now that you have hooked into this, you are pursuing your abundance in a way that you never felt you were never told that this is something that you can have, that you are uniquely qualified and deserving of whatever it is you want. This process has been a difficult one, but it requires you to move very quickly to learn all you can on the job. Once you have gained the sense of confidence, you are kind of filtering all these old experiences and the possibilities of new ones through this new resource, this new confidence, this new desire to pursue stability and security, to be in control of your own environment, and to have that environment be an abundant reflection of your own gifts and talents. In the future, we have the Eight of Wands. And you are moving very rapidly in your ability to communicate and share your vision, what you've learned, how you're positioning yourself in that new vision by working with others, by collaborating, by communicating, by gathering information and data, by researching, modeling yourself. You are assuring your victory in concert with others. You're moving rapidly towards actions that you could not have taken on your own, or that would not have the impact that they have as a result of you joining in with others. This card is about your success, but it's about your learning to work with others to achieve the success that's meaningful to you, and understanding that building your abundance is not a solo act. Building your stability and security is impacted by others' ability and willingness to do so, and that you building your resources impacts positively on the ability of others to do so. And that is your aim. That is your your goal is to reflect a more abundant world, a world full of opportunities to gain whatever safety and abundance you deserve on your own terms. And this act of creating stability and security for yourself and your community has the kind of impact on the world that you desire, and you are now organized with others to achieve. In the present, the Five of Swords is clarified by the High Priestess and the Knight of Swords. So interesting, because you are definitely processing stories, language, words, labels, definitions that were put on you. You're processing those. You are understanding how they've not only impacted you, but others, how you have grown and developed the things you've chosen. You have a unique ability to understand that you were born for this time. You were born to create this legacy. This comes again out of an ancient ancestral or cultural pattern that has emerged. It can just as easily be a financial largesse that you receive by dint of inheritance, something like that. But for most of you, the inheritance is a much broader and less tangible body of ideas, practices, and beliefs that you understand have an ancient lineage in your experience. So if this is what you've gained from your ancestors, relatives, or something that you feel uniquely aligned with as a result of former experience existences, this is built on ancient self-knowledge, knowledge in concert with others that support your purpose on this planet. Your knowledge and wisdom to know how now to implement these ideas, how to share and communicate them to others in a way that equally empowers them, gives them access to this ancient wisdom within themselves, supports their reflection of the ways in which this ancient lineage has supported their ability to enjoy the opportunities that are available to them now. I'm going to clarify the Eight of Wands here with the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups in the future. You are, again, another five. You are working to change what is often called a poverty mindset, a place where you were taught, you were conditioned to believe that certain kinds of good things, good resources, comfortable homes, a good salary, a comfortable home is available to certain people, not you. That you don't have what it takes to achieve those things. Therefore, you're not deserving of abundance, wealth, comfort, or resources at your command. You are now understanding how untrue that is and how that is an obstacle, how that has underserved you throughout your life. And instead, you're countering that with this experience that you're having of the world. That the world is, no matter how much money you have or don't have, is an abundant place. It is a place full of relationships and the ability to share resources. The community you've built and are cultivating, actively cultivating, that is part of your vision is a world that shares resources, a world that is concerned with the safety, the abundance, the well-being of all of its members, and that experiences the good feelings, the range of feelings and emotions, from being able to process painful experiences in safety and to transform those painful experiences shared into joyful gratitude for the lessons learned and the location that you find yourself in as a result. This is a world of beauty, of comfort, of harmony, of balance. And this is what you're working towards. I hope this is resonating for you, Sagittarius. Please like and share, subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. You can share, you can comment, you can donate. I appreciate and love all of the donations that you've given to me. And I have pulled this fairly faded blue-green card, and it's called an aquamarine. And when to use the aquamarine when you've lost your voice, when it's past time to let it go, or when you're feeling a little too angry for polite company. Ice yourself down with aquamarine's cold shower vibes. And the mantra is keep your cool. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, for your time. Until next time, namaste.